Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian. I am coming to you with my cat, who you can't really see because she's kind of in a sunbeam, but she is over here. This little fluff ball. I don't think Celine's been in the last couple of films, so she has decided to grace us with her presence. So be glad. Not really, but all right. So hope you guys have all been doing well. I unfortunately kind of knew this was going to happen, but the cold turned into bronchitis. So yeah, I have been going through that. That was fun. I am definitely on the waning end of it. Finally, the cough will probably linger for a while. Knock on wood. I won't cough too badly, and I am again sorry about last week. There was nothing I could do. It was either work through the coughs or not record, and I had already not recorded the week before, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. But I should be okay this week. So my tea this week, before I get started too much, I got when I went to Disney. Of course, I went to Epcot, and they have a UK pavilion, and they have, I think it's pronounced Twinnings, not Twinings, but a Twinnings tea store, and so I got a Blackcurrant Breeze. And so that is what I'm drinking right now. It's really strong and I like it. Blackcurrant is also called cassis, I believe. That's what somebody told me last week, which is really cool. I did not know that. Um, Unfortunately, it took me a while to get this started, so it's not hot, but it is still very yummy. It has nothing to do with the tea. That's my fault. But it is quite good. I would definitely recommend it if you like um, fruity teas. It's definitely sweet. It's got the maybe tiniest bit of tart to it, but not tart. Like less tart than a sweet tart. But it's very good. It's very good. I would definitely highly recommend this tea. Whoops. What? Hold on. I'll get it right eventually. There we go. Hey. Ta-da! Anyway, so life updates. I've been sleeping on the couch pretty much since I got home from Disney. So that's almost 2 weeks now. Because I have been desperately trying not to get my husband sick, which I think, wow, has sort of worked. He seems to be okay. So yay on that. Um, it's this couch, so like right where I'm sitting right now. It's surprisingly comfortable. As you can tell, it's pretty squishy. It's not the best. It's not the widest, so there's not a whole bunch of room. But you know, other than a little bit of a shoulder issue from kind of sleeping weird, I assume, I've been all right. So it has not been too bad to sleep on, and a lot of the times, actually, Selena has been sleeping right up here with me, which is kind of nice. So I have my cat nearby. Um, Also, there was a really cool eclipse, like for the first time in almost 600 years. Last night I tried to get pictures. Unfortunately, with my phone, they look just terrible. Um, but I did set my alarm for like 3:40 in the morning, and went out there for a few minutes. It was cold. It was like in the 40s this morning. So, um, I donned a jacket and my hat and went out there for a few minutes and watched it. I couldn't watch it for long because A, I needed to get more sleep, and B, it was cold. But it was really cool. I'm glad I woke up for it. I really am. If you search online for lunar eclipse, you can find some beautiful pictures. It like eclipsed and then it turned like this dark, like orangey brown color. I don't know how else to explain it. It was beautiful though. So yeah, that was really cool. Um, Other than that, I mean, I've just been doing a lot of sleeping. I've been getting 10, 11 hours of sleep a night. I have a cough medicine that has codeine in it, so that has been kind of knocking me on my butt, which, you know, it's annoying. I haven't, this is probably going to be a short video because I've got almost zero stitching done. Um, and it's like when I take the medicine, excuse me, um, it 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 gets you sleepy, but that also means that I can't concentrate enough to actually even do something as simple as stitching. So that was another reason why I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done. I mean, the bug is kind of on off, so that's part of it, but part of it has definitely been just not feeling well. So, but I'm on the mend, I think, which is nice. I missed last Saturday's the LNS Saturday, our stitching Saturdays, just because I wasn't feeling well, and honestly, at the time, I didn't even know if this was a cold or if this was like the dreaded virus. Um, I did get a thing stuck up my nose. I forgot to tell you guys that. I don't know. I forgot if I told that last week, but yeah, I got the dreaded nose stick, which is not fun. Um, but yeah, nothing, just cold, which turned into a bronchitis, which it always does. So that's I've actually been really lucky the last couple of years, and I don't know if it's just because people have been wearing face masks, but last couple of years or so, I haven't really got bronchitis. So this was an unwelcome return. So it can just f off. But yeah, I guess that's about it for life updates. Like I said, this will probably be fairly short, but not much haul, not much stitching, not a ton of stuff to talk about, to be honest. But let me go ahead and get to the comments first. Like I always say, I love comments. I read every single one. I respond to every single one. So definitely, you know, if you, uh, if you have something to say, I don't care what it is. I mean, something nice, obviously. Definitely hit me up. Also, I just want to say, my cat's black, but you can actually see here in this, where she's got the patch of sunlight, she's actually kind of browny cinnamon color, and that's pretty true to color right there. Um, if she gets in a bright light, she looks a lot more browny red than she does black, which apparently I was watching some videos on YouTube, and that's common for black cats. That there's actually variations of black in a black cat. So there you go. Learn something new every day. But yeah, so my not quite black cat, who, yeah, is annoyed because I keep touching her. Uh, she's so soft and fluffy, I can't not touch her. Okay, I'll let her sleep. Anyway, comments. And not too many today, so this shouldn't take too long. First off, the X Stitch Dogs and Tea, which I stole the name. Feel better. Thank you. Appreciate that. We all have colds here too. I'm sorry, that does suck. I would not wish this on anybody. My tea stash is out of control. I just reorganized my tea cabinet tonight and have 2 full shelves of tea. I don't have a tea cabinet. I need one. My problem is that I have very limited amount of space in both my kitchen and my house. Our kitchen is pretty small. Um, so it's something where I just kind of have to figure something out. I need to figure a better idea out because right now I just have them in a bag. I literally have them in a plastic bag, and I need to figure out a better way to organize them. So, if you have any ideas, please send them my way. Anybody. Um, I have a tea for any mood. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Since I'm not a huge fan of winter tea flavors, with the exception of peppermint candy cane, yum. My tea buying's minimal until spring, until fruity teas come back. Haha, so you're a fruity tea fan too. Nice. So by March, the shelves will be less crowded since I stocked up on October on the summer teas. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, I'm a fruity tea fan as well. And like I said, I visited the Twinings Tea shop at Epcot. But since I get the Sips by every month, my stash is not gonna be any smaller over the winter. I'm hoping to maybe drink more tea because it's gonna be colder, so maybe that will help out my stash a little bit, and, get it down. But it seems unlikely. I hate to say this, I might have to pause my sips by for a little bit because I'm getting way too backed up on tea. So I either need to drink a whole lot more, or I need to, uh, limit my tea. So we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, to be honest with you. Um, Oh yeah, so out of curiosity, you said you have some go-to summer teas. I'm kind of curious as to what your go-to summer teas are. Maybe there's ones I like as well, or maybe there'll be something that I'd like to try. Like I need any more teas, but I will anyway. So please send them my way. I'm kind of interested to see what you like. I'm always up to try new things. All right, thank you. So DLN said very impressed with your 5K in Florida. Good for you. Thank you. I'm also doing a small bit of running, and it's made a major difference in my weight recently. Well, first off, I'm going to have to admit here that what I do is not running, but it's actually more of a fast walk, a brisk walk, or a power walk, however you want to call it. It's about 3 miles an hour ish. That I can walk faster than that, but if I kind of fall into a rhythm, 3 miles an hour, give or take, like 1/10, is really about where I sit. I have no idea if that's average or good or bad, or that's just kind of where I am, and that's pretty much what we did through Epcot. Um, I'll be honest though, I really have not noticed a change in my weight. And I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not really. I'm trying to make decent health, choices in food, but I haven't really changed my diet, and I know that might be part of it, but that's a lot tougher to do. I mean, I still plan on walking, um, so I don't know. That's just it's what it is, I guess. Um, thank you for showing your whips. I interchangeably use DMC, Anchor, or even no name floss. So I mostly use DMC, obviously. I'm also, I have plenty of the overdies, weeks and classic color and all those other good ones. I do have some one-offs. There was a person who was doing some dyeing. They were on YouTube, but they also had a Patreon where you could get um, some threads. And I don't think they've been doing it for a long time now, a year or two probably. So I have a few of theirs left, and I have a few little one-offs that I'm not sure where I got. I do have some anchors, and it's not that I don't like Anchor. Anchor is fine. I don't think it has any better coverage than DMC, and DMC I have more, and it's more readily available. So that's really why I use DMC, to be honest. So there you go. All right. So criminally creative, which is an awesome name. I love it. Congrats on the 5K. Thank you. I haven't been to Disney since I went with the band in high school in the early 80s. Epcot just opened, so a lot of changes since then. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's not nothing since. There's not a whole lot that is there from when it opened. They're taking the whole two buildings on the side down. Um, I mean, the general idea is still there. You've still got all the, around the world, and of course, you still got Spaceship Earth, but I mean, most everything else has changed in some way or another. So, but yeah, I think I talked about this last time or before. I have a picture of me. Uh, uh, the first time I ever went was would have been the summer of '86. I would have been 11. Yeah. Um, and it was for the 15th anniversary of Disney World, not Epcot, but Disney World. Disney World opened in October the 1st of '71, and then Epcot opened October the 1st of '82. So, I, um, so Epcot would have been about 4 years old when I went. Um, and so yeah, I have a picture of me in front of a 15th birthday cake at Epcot. So that's how I know exactly the year I went. Um, you can definitely see the white much better on your One Nation now. Yes. Um, I just I'm not even close to being back to where I was before. I hate that I got so much done before I found out what the problem was going to be, and that's you know I mean there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Um, But, you know, I'm going to have to work to get back to where I was. I think once I get back to where I was, I'm going to feel a lot better. But until then, it's still kind of, I don't know, I still kind of have that looming over my head. It was like I should be this much further, you know? So, but, you know, like I said, it is what it is. So, um, but yeah. But I mean, I'll get there. I am working on it. So, Gamer says, super congratulations to your 5K. Thank you. Saw your medal on Instagram. Yep, I figured, you know, might as well put that. I love your pins. I collect pins when I travel. Um, I'm trying to collect just specific ones because, I mean, there's so many really great ones out there, but I still have a pretty big collection. Um, Something I really need to probably whittle down a little bit. But you know, and I did get a few when I was down there last time. I think I only got one Figment one, and I think I got um a Tigger one, and then I think I showed you guys the two 5K pins. I think that's about it. I think that's all I got. So I didn't get that many pins while I was down there last time. Let's see. Oh, it sounds like I had a lot of fun. Other than getting a cold, yes. Love seeing your progress on your Good Omens piece. The white really pops on your flag piece now. Yeah, I need to give Good Omens a little bit more love. I love that piece, and I really want to get moving on it. I can't wait to see that one actually done. So that would be really cool. And yeah, so you know, if I had just done if I just done One Nation on the actual fabric that it called for, you know, I wouldn't have had all this mess. But you know, uh, it's you know what happened happened. So, but yeah, it really the white looks so much better now. It really does. The only time I really never use the called for fabric. Most of the time I just don't have it, and you know, I don't think I need it. Um, the two big exceptions would be, well, now One Nation, and also my big ass unicorn, the Trans Pride Tapestry. Ha! I said it right that time. Yes. Right. Yeah, there we go. And also, so yeah, One Nation and the Trans Pride Tapestry are both on the cult for fabrics now. So as for the rest, most of them are pretty much just on what I have. So, you know, other than obviously the full coverage, which you know you just put on white. That's not really a called for fabric. All right. So let's see. Do, 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 do. Oh, I have a. Oh, looks good. I have a full coverage piece I finished 3 pages of that I'm restarting because I hate the fabric. So I know how you feel. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. Or I'm sorry. That sucks though. That sucks. That's a lot of pages. That you know. Good luck on that. That's all I can say is good luck. Get well from your. Hope you get well from your cold suit. I am on the mend, so that's all I can. That's all I can do is just you know sleep a lot and work my way through it. All right. So let's see. Amber Johnson. Oh, DMC 498 and 803 look great together. Good call. Talking about the red and the blue that I'm using for One Nation. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wanted something that was a little bit more. I guess you could say like more prim. I guess. You know, less bright, kind of older looking. I know that Vicky Stitch and Mutton did something kind of similar. I don't remember what color she used. I don't think they were the same two I used, but she had the same idea where you know she was using kind of a darker primer color, and she was using DMCs instead of the uh, overdyed because that's I mean the amount of overdyed you'd have to buy for this gigantic pattern would be ridiculous. It'd be so expensive, and honestly, um, especially with the white, and with the blue, it would just not really show up all that much. I mean, the red maybe, but I mean, it didn't seem worth it, and I agreed with her on that. So that's about that. That's all my comments. Again, thank you everybody. You know, I always enjoy looking at those. I was reading them and responding. So let me close that up. Alright, so, no, again, once again, as always, no finishes, no FFOs. You know, that's kind of that old chestnut. I am going to show this one because I want to say I maybe did a few stitches on it, but for the most part, I was either 100% or 90% monogamous this week. Just because A, kind of a lack of stitching, and B, just because there is something I wanted to get done. But I think I may have done a little bit on One Nation. I think I was working over, I want to say I was working maybe up here with this thing, and maybe down and around, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I don't remember exactly if this is where I'd finished or not. Oh, there you go. Hey, thanks for focusing up. And I'm sorry, I just love this. They're getting loose or doing butt stuff. And yes, I know this needs to be on my Hamilton. I've just been too lazy to move it over. So if that is where it was last time, I apologize. I thought maybe I had done a few stitches this week. I could be wrong on that, though. So if I am, again, I apologize. But, oh, whoops. It would help if I actually put this back in, wouldn't it? But the one that I have been pretty 95, if not 100% monogamous on, actually is a new start. And it's one I've talked about. I wanted to do this while at, on the 4th of November. That would have been while I was in Epcot, while I was at Disney. The 4th would be Thursday, so that would have been the day before the run. But unfortunately, I was not able to. I was just too busy. I mean, there was a lot of stuff I did not get done, and you know, I only had like what 4 or 5 days down there, and I just couldn't get everything done I wanted to, including getting this started. And the reason I wanted to do on the 4th is because that is the 5th anniversary of when Doctor Strange was released in the U.S. It was released earlier in the U.K. because, you know, you guys are cooler, apparently. But, so this is where I wanted to get started. Check this out. Look at this little chibi Doctor Strange. Yes, they're not cute. And then this is not the pattern. This is just, you know, I guess a mock-up or whatever. But anyway. So, yeah, chibi Doctor Strange. Whoops. Sorry about that beep. That was my work beep. I actually got a lot done for not stitching all that much. So for the first 2 hours of it, which was most of the head, at least not the eyes and the mouth, but just the head shape. I was watching, of course, I was watching Doctor Strange and stitching Doctor Strange. But yeah, so I have, I'm getting the black outline done, or as much that'll fit on the hoop. But I am doing little changes because I'm trying to make it a little bit more what's the word I'm thinking of? Symmetrical left to right. Not doing huge changes, but just little tweaks here and there to the pattern as I go. Which means I've had to do a little bit of frogging here and there. And the back is a little uglier because, I mean, it's actually not that bad. But you can see some places where I've kind of had to snip and, okay, well, over here, like, I had to do some snipping and had to do some snipping here to kind of change up the pattern a little bit. But, I mean, obviously, the general thing is there. So there you go. That is most of the outline. So I've got, you know, obviously, you know, a lot of the color here. You know, his eyebrows and his beard, you know, are just one color. And, you know, I have a little bit of the cape and a little bit of his blue shirt down here, too. So, yeah, that's what I've got. He does look a little weird without his goatee, but, excuse me, I'm sorry. Huh. But it will get there. So yeah, that is what I've been working on pretty monogamously, and that is a new start. I don't remember what day I started it. maybe Monday-ish or something like that. Monday, Tuesday, somewhere thereabouts. So it hasn't had a whole lot of work done on it yet. But it'll get there, and it's pretty small. It's, what is it, 96 by, I don't know. It's somewhere about, hold on. Sorry. Like maybe 96 by 70 or somewhere thereabouts. I'm not 100% sure. But it's not huge. And obviously it's a huge box of color. So I really don't think it's going to take that long to do. The only thing, of course, is going to be the fact that I'm trying to redo it a little bit. So that is slimmed down a little bit. And I may end up stopping that and just going with the pattern because, I, I don't really know if I want to do all that extra work for myself when the pattern is obviously very cute by itself. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much it's my OCD versus my laziness. We'll have to see who wins. So far, OCD has been winning, but I feel laziness trickling in there. So laziness may take over. All right. Just a tiny bit of haul, not too much, and then we'll get to the other weeks. I'll go ahead and do this one first because this is a non-stitchy haul. So, there is a place, and I'll have these two linked below. I'm part of two virtual running clubs. One is Doctor Who related, and one is uh, Harry Potter related. I was trying to think of a way to do it without mentioning the name, just because there's problems. But this is obviously not an official thing, and that's why I'm doing it, because it's not giving any money to She Who Must Not Be Named. So, I did get my first, and this is so they're virtual runs, so it's I can really just do this on my own time. But I mean, since I did the 5K in Disney, it's like, well, might as well count that towards that. So this is the 2021 5 Kerblam, and then I guess that's the front of it there, if you want it. And then it's got a cool Hoovian Running Club, and I love this. And this is another one that I would almost, if I ever get a tattoo, and I've already talked about this before, I know what I'd want to get. But this actually is something that I've thought about as well, because I really like, I like the whole idea behind it. Laugh hard, run fast, be kind. I don't know, I like that as well. But anyway, so, and it's, once again, it's a nice heavy metal, haha. But, it's got a little, of course, it has the box. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So, I believe that I will also be getting a Harry Potter themed one, um, somewhere down the line as well. And I'll definitely sign up for those. Now I had signed up for a local 5K today, but since I'm still getting over my uh, getting over this bronchitis and such, I'm probably not going to do it. Sorry, my nose is itching. Um, which sucks. I want to keep going with these 5Ks, but I haven't done any training since I got home, just because I've been sick. So, it's like, I don't know. It's, I'm not sure if it'd be a good idea. We'll see. I'm gonna decide at the last minute whether I want to go or not. So, it's, in all honesty, I'm probably not. It sucks. But there are other 5Ks. They have a few on um on Thanksgiving, which is interesting, but I don't I just don't think a lot of people are gonna go, because I think most people are gonna be with their families. Um so I'm not sure really how well traveled those are gonna be, but again, I'm gonna be with my family, so I'm not gonna do any Turkey Day 5K, sadly. So I'll have to find other ones to sign up for. And there's more around. If I don't get one until next year, I'll just go to the gym and, you know, do that. So the only other bit of haul that I have, I'm guessing my thought was when I got this that maybe this would work for One Nation. So that's because it's kind of a, I mean, it's a pretty. It doesn't have a color. This is Live and Die LA. That's actually pretty true to color. Um, Maybe it's a tiny bit darker than what it's showing on my screen. But you know, it's a nice subtle. Actually, some places it's not quite so subtle. That's not. You can see it a little bit. Oops, sorry, a little crinkling there. Yeah, you can see some of the variegation in there, but it's still pretty subtle. It's a fat quarter, so I have no idea if this actually would have been enough for Good Omens. For Good Omens, shit, for um, for One Nation or not. But either way, I'm already doing it, and it's not that far off of the oak. In all honesty, um, but I'm already doing it on the oaken, oak or oaken. Anyway, um, so that's a moot point. But it's a nice fat quarter, and I will definitely find some use for it because I do like that color. Um, and also, I don't know if I won a giveaway or if she just threw this in here. I'm not honestly sure, but it's actually really cute. So it's a create your own pouch. Come on, come on. There we go. Craft your own pouch. And so, as you can see, it's got, there we go. It's got the holes. That's a lot larger than the 14 count. But, it's got little pictures here where you can, make your own little designs on there. Oh, it actually has thread on the inside. I did not even notice that. And apparently has one pouch, 5 colors of thread, and one plastic needle and instructions. Huh. Okay. Well, that's really, really cool. So yeah, I am definitely going to go ahead and figure out something for that. I might not use the colors that they have. I might try to design my own thing, maybe a little bee or an otter or something. But yeah, but I appreciate that. Thank you for that. That's actually super super cool. Um, because I did not. Oh, okay. Yeah. So okay, wow, I just noticed the card in there. So yeah, this was actually a giveaway. That's cool. Okay. Awesome. Well, I mean, I've definitely given Live and Die LA plenty of business, and I plan to in the future. So it was a giveaway, which is great. But yeah, I will definitely plan on doing something with that. Oh. The beast is awakened. Hey, do I get some kisses? Aw. You can't see because she's facing in the direction. Can you hear that? Yeah, she has the loudest licks. But I got some kisses. Aw. All right. That is about all I have to do is the of the weeks, and I think we should be set. And this will be a um, pretty short one this week. Sorry about the sniffling and all that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think she's being loud, but not quite that loud. Also, let me see if I can turn this around really quick. And I apologize. I don't want to make anybody uh, throw up. But there we go. Ta-da! And so the tree itself is up, and okay, what was that look for? All right, well apparently she's going away, but so the tree is up. There's only one decoration on it, which is my Bog, which I found this year, which is awesome. Um, but and I put this up on my Instagram. It's just, uh, we had a really bad Christmas last year. My husband's father passed away on Christmas Eve. So I think, and after this year, I think we just kind of want to, we just want a little bit of happiness. So we just put the tree up a little early. This is a lot earlier than we usually do. But I have not actually decorated it yet, so I need to get going on that. Also, I don't think there's going to be a problem with me doing a video next Friday. It will be Black Friday, but I'm not going out. I'm not that stupid. I'm sorry. No, sorry. I mean, if you want to go out, that's cool. I'm not braving that stuff. I've worked retail in Black Fridays in the past, and that's just like nope. So, but I will be spending Thanksgiving with my mom and dad and my husband and I. So it'll be a nice small Thanksgiving, which would be great. Um, and I believe now next Friday is Fourth Friday, and if I remember correctly, I think that we are still doing Fourth Friday at the shop at my LNS. So I think we are going to be stitching Friday and then Saturday. So that's the intention at least. Uh, and I know sometime in December we're having a little stitchy party at the LNS. It will be a little one, obviously, it's gonna be we're gonna do things very carefully. And so that will be nice though. So I will definitely talk about that when that happens. I want to say this like the excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh man, whew, I got the hiccups. All right then. It's interesting. Let's see. I think it's going to be Friday the yeah, Friday the 10th, I believe, because that's the second Friday. Ouch. Um, so I believe that's when that party will happen, and so I may not film that Friday. I may film Saturday or Sunday, because I don't remember when the party starts. So in December, it may be you may be getting one on Sunday, but I don't think I'll skip it that week. All right, so I guess that's enough of chatting about that. Apparently, I just want to push this video out. Um, so for the Stitchy website of the week, Beach Cottage Stitchers. Huh, there we go. Um, they had a really cute bee pattern I like, but I was looking at their website and they have a lot of other really cool things too. And they have other than, stuff other than patterns, thread and fabric and all that good stuff. So definitely worth checking out. Again, as always, I'll have them below. So that's Beach Cottage Stitchers. I'll get it right eventually, I promise. Beach Cottage Stitcher. Gosh darn it. Beach Cottage Stitchers. Ha ha! Okay. So, the non-stitchy website of the week, fatpeta.net. So, it's another one of those just kind of down the rabbit hole. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Spend way too much time at, sort of websites. So what it does is it'll show you a random funny picture, and then you just click on the picture, and then it'll take you to another random picture on their website. So it's just a bunch of really silly, funny, wacky sort of internet pictures. So but it's really cool. And again, it's just something it's kind of fun and a nice little time waster if you're just looking for some ha-has on the internet. Hold on, please. It's one of the few times I actually got to finish my entire tea on this video. And considering it's a shorter video, that shows you how damn good that tea is. So yeah, once again, recommend the tea. And my random bee fact is a bee could visit 50 to 100 flowers on a single trip for nectar. So there you go. That's a lot of buzzing around. All right, so I guess that is really about it. Hi, Selena. You come to visit again? Come here. Go on. There you go. Good girl. Hi. Would you not show your butt to the camera? That would be nice. Because I don't really think they want to see that. There you go. Good girl. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that is about it. So, Selena decided that she wanted to show herself one more time, or at least a part of herself. Yeah, that part. Because, you know, cats, for whatever reason, like doing that. I suppose that I will talk to you next week, so it'll be after Thanksgiving. Wow, after Thanksgiving. Time flies. I'm not gonna say when you're having fun. Time just flies. Um, and yeah, I'm sure I'll have a little bit of a Thanksgiving, recap. I don't think much is gonna happen. So I guess that's about it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.